up, guys? It's your boy X back at you again with another video today. And today we're gonna get our vlog on. So what's going on today is I'm supposed to be tattooing some narcissus flowers as well as a Claudius something butterfly to add on to my client Morgan's sleeve that we've got going. We started with a cow skull. We also have done some California poppies on her upper arm, some pearls, and then on her forearm we've got a wolf right here as well as some roses on the back side. So she's just got some gaps that we need to fill, like around this area and around this area. I'm not entirely sure how I'm gonna compose the piece yet. I do have some photos of like the spaces on her arms that are still open, but I think what I'm gonna do is just kind of go with the flow here and kind of based off of those photos come up with some preliminary compositions that might work, and then just kind of see what fits best in the moment when she shows up. So let's get into it. I'm gonna grab my handy dandy trusty iPad and start getting this composition together. So let's get it. Okay, so typically at this point in my process, I'm looking for high resolution photos as well as a strong light source that'll help me define, that'll help show my edges well within the piece, a good separation between light and dark. I'm also looking for photo that's gonna compositionally be strong for a tattoo. So, or something that I can manipulate in Photoshop or Procreate in order to get what I'm looking for.
My baby turned 1.
Nice. How's he doing?
He's great.
Yeah.
Big goober.
That was good.
He's gotten massive.
Let me see. Any pictures?
Yeah, from me. We took some professional pictures for his birthday.
Oh, he's so cute. Look at him.
And then we went to the zoo.
Happy dude.
He's the happiest kid.
He's so cute. Oh, that's cool. They have like little rides and stuff like that?
So that was just like at the zoo.
That's cool.
They're just like little models at the zoo. And
oh, that's a model? That's not real?
no, it's not real.
That looks real as fuck.
No, it was just it was just a plastic thing that my husband's like, let's put him on there and take a picture of.
I know they have like the camel rides and shit like that.
Yeah, we didn't think he was big enough to go on that.
How long has it been since we tattooed you?
Not long. Like
earlier this year, right?
August, I think.
Everything's still going strong.
Yep.
Looking good. Alright, so let me see the spaces that we got open here.
We got all of that.
Okay.
And the rest.
Okay. Turn it real quick. Let me see how this will work. I feel like I have some flowers that'll fit that spot pretty good.
Yeah.
And I found an obsidian arrowhead.
Okay.
And maybe we can throw in there with it. Lift your arm down real quick. All the way up. I think that'll work right in there. Kind of like that. So what do you think of these? No, throw the arrowhead probably in this area, I think.
Okay.
Restoration mode and try and fucking get these kids to pass the last minute or some shit? Or what?
A couple of them, one of them had
right here, so they should probably be coming back.
Okay. You said what?
So I had to sit there and like figure shit out, but 3 kids didn't take the final at all. And I was like, what am I supposed to do? And they're like, well, they get the F. And I was like, cool, works for me.
Alright, I mean, that's how it's supposed to be. You didn't even come to class, you didn't take the final.
Yeah.
You're supposed to fucking fail. That fits really good. And then the little bits that come in here, I'm just gonna underlap them. Kind of like what we did over there.
Sounds good.
100 north.
Oh, wow.
So, right before like Saguaro.
Beast, 100-mile hiker right here. You know what I'm saying? 4 days. It's about all day. Enjoy your trip, bro.
Thank you. Huh?
By yourself?
No, my girlfriend's going. So it should be good.
Yeah, start the channel back up again. Thought I looked at the channel one day and I was like, oh, I got 1,000 subscribers now. Yeah, I should start uploading stuff, and I started getting more and more questions. I hadn't answered anyone's questions, so it's like I kind of want to take this thing seriously. Try to put my all into it and see how far I can take it. So, just doing my best, just trying to do my best with tattooing, do my best to make good videos, good content, just trying to stay productive.
So how's your apprentice?
No, he quit actually.
Really?
Yeah, he couldn't handle it.
What could be handled?
Well, honestly, he kind of had like a learning disability. You know, he claims he's like dyslexic, and he just had a really hard time learning. Like, I would sit with him and try to teach him concepts, and it just wouldn't stick. It wouldn't sink in. I'd sit there for hours, literally repeating the same thing over and over and over again, and then ask him 5 minutes later, and he totally lost it. It was completely gone. So, and I did that. I think this last time we did a portrait where I was teaching him a new technique for doing portraiture, and he just couldn't get this concept. And I sat with him for 4 days for like 2 to 4 hours each time, explaining the exact same thing over and over again. At the very last time, it was me and the shop owner both trying to explain this to him, and he just kind of looked a little defeated, like he, you know, it's kind of like it just wasn't clicking, and it was just something that he couldn't get. And after that, he texted me the next day and he was like, I don't know if I can do this anymore. So, it is what it is. Being an apprentice is hard. So, I warned him about that too. You know, 90% of apprentices, they don't make it.
Because of how hard it is?
Yeah, it's really hard. Like, I'm a nice person, but my job is to get you good at tattooing and good at art. So I am strict, and I do have high expectations of what I want. And if you don't understand, that's okay not to understand, because I'll work hard to try and make sure you understand what you need to know. But I expect you to try your hardest, and like even in your free time, I expect you to be drawing, you know, working on the things that we talk about here, which is also something else that he wasn't doing. He would just come here and do what I asked him the day of, and then go home and just do whatever he wants to do, which isn't the way it works. Like, these are the things that I'm teaching you aren't just, not like school where you just want to like get your grade and then go to the next thing. Like,
It would be your job. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
you have to know it.
So the things that I'm teaching are like skills to be building for the rest of your life. Then it might seem boring, but these are the building blocks for which you can utilize and practice daily. So, and that was just another thing that just really wasn't clicking, because he kept thinking like, okay, so when are we gonna be done with this? I'm like, this, what do you mean done? Like, this isn't done. Like, when we're done and we move to the next thing, You should be doing this stuff at home now. So, but it's okay.
Plus, it's not like you're gonna be the only strict person because it's common sense, whereas you have clients who are.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly right, and that's why I was strict. Like I was never mean to him. I never yelled at him really. You know, it's just like the reason why I am the way I am is because I know what people expect. You know, and I don't want him to have to go through what I did trying to get to where I'm at now. It was not easy. Literally giving you the keys and giving you a shortcut, and you know, he doesn't see it that way. So he's got to do what's best for him though. Says he's just not in a good place to learn right now, and he needs to get his stuff together, whatever that means. And so what? No, there's no maybe later. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like you give up the opportunity, you pass up the opportunity. I mean, you come back, I'm not gonna open the door again. Like I've been invested 6 months into this kid. You know, I'm not charging him anything. The only thing, we don't ask him to do much around here. The only thing we ever asked him to do is answer the phone and clean the shop. So.
Do other places like try to be an apprentice?
Oh yeah, definitely. It can cost money. It can definitely cost money.
I didn't know that. The only thing I figured you have to pay for yourself is like your own supplies.
Well, yeah, that's another thing. That was like another thing that we were talking about, and I'm like trying to tell him like, hey dude, like you're 20 years old, you're an adult, you know, you need to get a job so we can start preparing for when it's time for you to get your supplies. Like how are you gonna get your machines? How are you gonna get your ink? How are you gonna get your needles? You know, we still have painting equipment that you need to purchase. And I'm trying to get this stuff across to them, like you need to get a job. Like it's now officially a part of your apprenticeship to get a job, because I'm trying to get you in the position to where I can put you to the next thing, but I can't get you there if you don't have the money to buy the stuff that you need. So, but yeah, he's a good kid. You know, I hope he figures it out. Hope he finds his way or whatever. And we're back, guys. Just finished up that tattoo. Took me about 8.5 hours to get those flowers mapped in. They're called white paper narcissus flowers or something like that. I've done the majority of her arm. The only part that I didn't do was the lettering that you guys see like around the bicep area. And yeah, the inner bicep though, it's pretty brutal. You know, I've got it done myself. Took about the same time, about 8.5 hours. My good buddy Nestor did it for me. But it was brutal. You know, when I got mine done, I threatened him. I was crying. I was screaming. Well, I wasn't crying.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
But I was screaming into my hat. I was biting it. And I threatened him. I told him I would punch him if he dry wiped me again with a dry paper towel. You know, she was kind of going through some similar stuff. She was screaming, yelling and stuff. So, but that's just the way it goes. It's a brutal spot. You got to get through the pain, you know, to get the gain of the finished tattoo, get the finished result. And I'm glad that she persevered and pushed through. That way she can walk around with a completed tattoo. As well as, you know, now I have room to figure out how I'm going to transition off of that for the next piece, which is going to be an obsidian arrowhead for her son, and then smoothly transition that into the roses that are below that on her forearm and tie those things together, as well as finish up the open spot that's on her wrist. We'll do that next time. Probably not going to get to that till probably around March. That's when our next appointment's scheduled for. And then, yeah, man, thanks for kicking it with me at the shop today. It's been a long day. I'm super tired, but I'm super stoked with the progress that we made today. I feel like my flowers are improving. I'm trying to get better, you know, constantly. That's probably one of the single defining things that drives me as a person, is just self-improvement and just trying to do my best in all things that I pursue. So thanks for kicking it with me, guys. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, like, comment. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for future content for me. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Love, peace, and happiness.